Okay, Michael Grady here again, and this is going to be a little bit of a demo, but it's a very simple one. I thought I'd share this one with you. It's something that's really going to take a giant leap of faith for you to believe. It has something to do with seeing without actually seeing. But it's there, and you can see it. Now, think about that a little bit. But yeah, reflect on that, and you'll see that in water you can't see what you're getting because, well, here are two glasses of water. They both look like water. I can't tell the difference, although I know one of them is WaterCure because I made it and I know what's in it, and the other is just plain water, tap water. Okay, tap water, I might add, is better than bottled water. Let's set the record straight right now. Bottled water is purified. And let me just kind of add that any filtered, purified, reverse osmosis, distilled, any of those waters are not safe in the long run, in the long term. I want to emphasize that, and I'm going to be saying it a lot in every one of my videos, and some of you aren't going to like it. After all, that's probably what you're drinking most of the time. But I am not going to budge from this position because I'm using solid science as a background. There's one document for the naysayers to take a look at. It's put out by the World Health Organization. It's a document that has science to prove that drinking demineralized water, such as the types I mentioned, filtered, reverse osmosis, distilled, those kinds of bottled water, most cheap bottled waters that is, those are all dangerous to drink over the long term. And if you're drinking that consistently every day, well, I wish you all the best. Because that water is sadly lacking. It's filtered water, but it's filtered dead water. It started as dead water, and now it's filtered dead water. That's pretty much what it is. And who wants that? If you really knew what it was, that's what it is. The water is no longer has vitality to it. It's no longer active. It doesn't have minerals. It doesn't have electrolytes. It doesn't have flow structure. It doesn't have structure. It's dead. It's been flowing in a straight line in pipes to get to your home, and it's been deactivated. That's why the bacteria are attracted to it. It's just like our body, by the way. If our immune systems are weak, then guess what happens? Well, it's bad news because bacteria is attracted to such bodies. Yeah. So if your body is very healthy and has vitality, and it has certain properties such as being more alkaline, which we're now becoming more familiar with, and the right electrolytes and so forth, the bacteria just are less attracted. They won't form inside, and it won't be a problem. You see, because you're going to hear me talk about this over and over again. There's only two things in life that are really, really the ultimate purpose. One is life, and the other is death. We're either in one of these two modes of living. And I hope that it's going to be life, and not only life, but life in abundance. And see, that's what water is about. It's abundant. In contrast to a lot of other things that drug companies or even supplement people want to push at us, that are using more of a law of scarcity type of thing, and then that's all of a sudden really, really expensive. Well, I make WaterCure, and one of these again is a WaterCure, and the other is not. But of the WaterCure here, it costs me 1/2 cent per ounce to make. Now that's not very expensive. So one of these glasses, which is what, I guess 8 ounces, costs 4 cents. Now that's not very expensive. Aquafina, 3.75 cents. That's what it costs per ounce. So this, if it was Aquafina, I suppose would be 4 times 8. That'd be almost 30 cents right there of Aquafina versus 4 cents of Water Cure. And that's what my kit makes it for. And you're going to get in Aquafina about a 5.5 pH, which is highly acidic and quite dangerous. You're only going to get purified water, which has been demineralized. Actually, it's tap water. That's what it started out as, which is no problem, but it just doesn't have anything going for it. It has no flow structure, which I'll get into as well. So it's actually filtered dead water. And I'm just not picking on Aquafina, although that's probably one of the worst because it's so acidic. But the vast range of them are not vital for your health. But the Water Cure is. So here again you have two waters. They both look the same, but one of them is not very good for you, although it's better than being dehydrated. Anything's better than being dehydrated, even drinking. Yeah, tap water is fine. Filtered water, even any of the purified waters are fine. Better than being dehydrated, because the worst thing in the world is to be dehydrated. So there's a continuum of quality with water. But if you're going to drink water, then make sure and get the best quality water you can get your hands on. And you don't have to be paying all this money. It's ridiculous. Whether it be bottled water, ionized water, any of these. Yeah, ionized water too. I'm gonna lay it out flat on the line. It's great water, but it's too expensive. These machines cost hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. I feel that if we have the right as human beings to have plenty of water and the best quality of water available to us at any time at our disposal in this lifetime. I mean, I don't think that that's asking for too much, but it seems to be that it is. Because why? Well, it's just not available. Well, that's why I invented the Water Cure. I have my reasons, and that's the number one thing, because we have a right as human beings to have access to this. Cheaply, I might add. Because why? We're made out of water. We're not made out of anything else other than whatever materials we're made out of. That's the liquid we're made out of. It's in our blood, it's in our brain. Our brains are 90% water, our body is 70%. Our eyeballs are 99%. I heard that one. That was a pretty good one. When you look at a person's eyes, you're literally looking at two small pools of water. How about that? But yeah, one of these is the Water Cure, and it's this one right here. This is the one. I know it's my right hand. And so you drink this all day. What, 54 ounces? I make it 54 ounces for 27 cents. Now that's not going to break anybody's bank, and you won't ever have any problems. I don't ever get sick. My whole family doesn't get sick. Now what Bob over at watercure2.org, they're mostly talking about water, and they're saying salt, but really they should be mentioning electrolytes. Salt is not good for you. The doctors have that one right, of course. But really the electrolytes, which is unrefined salt, mostly salt, but it's, again, I don't mention salt because it's just too much of a perceptual problem. Okay, mine has over 80 electrolytes in it. There's plenty of other unrefined salts that have far fewer, but I go with the best. I don't skimp on quality. If you're going to drink water, drink the best quality you can at the lowest cost, and you will have the health of, well, what should I say, an immortal, but not. I expect to live 120. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Anyway, I expect you to do the same. Take care of yourself. You have one body. You won't get another. This is your chance to have the health of a lifetime, and it starts with water, because why? That's what you're made out of, and I'm made out of too. Cheers. This is my first video. It's almost 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and end it now. You take care now.